Hey everybody, welcome back. With the thumbnail, you can see what this video is about. It's about my journey as an artist, with the amazing projects, art lives, and all that stuff. As a kid, I was around 3 or 5 when I started drawing. My childhood was not the best. But, as you can see from the kit drawings I did, they weren't as great. And as I grew up, I was starting to get better. And it doesn't just take practice, it just takes everything to push you. When it comes to drawing or doing art, it's a journey that really takes you a long time. Now, you have to learn to love your art because it's a journey. It's never going to be perfect. There's a lot of things I wish I knew before I started. For starters, not everything's going to turn out the way you want to, and there's a lot of things that are going to piss you off, especially doing content, where you're just going to build these little walls and you're going to bump up against things, and it's not going to get easier. And until then, you're just going to be, it's going to make you into just a giant box, and you're just going to want to break out. You're going to want to be free, and people are just going to keep saying stuff. They're going to say things you don't like, and it's going to get frustrating to the point where you're not even yourself anymore. But that's where I've learned not to care as much. When I started this channel, it was originally for art, games, and just to have fun. And there's a lot of times where I still do, just making stuff, having fun, and doing things just for the fun of it. And it's easy, especially when you're doing stuff for media, games, and all that, to lose track of things, to easily screw up and think about just want likes, want to be subscribers, and want everything, right now. And you never really think about how hard it is, how it's a journey to get comfortable with not only your art, but just your self-worth. Because most of the time, every artist suffers through imposter syndrome, or feeling not good enough, or jealousy, envy, anger, rage. And it's never easy to get over. It can be very frustrating. Even doing as many art projects as I have, there's always a bit of envy in others. There's always a bit of frustration of, why can't I be as good? That's the thing, is I wouldn't discourage others. You just have to learn to be more comfortable and try to be better. A lot of gives and takes when doing the social media side of it. Dealing with people's opinions, dealing with your own self-worth, feeling drained, pushing yourself too much. You're only human, and that sometimes as artists or as people we forget that. We lose track of it. And honestly, even I do. It may begin with an idea or doing the anatomy and pushing myself to the brink, but you're still human at the end of the day, and you're still, and my journey, you make mistakes, you learn that it's okay to feel all these different things and do stuff. You have to learn to deal with other artists. Some aren't going to be as helpful or kind. Some are going to be pretty rude and smartlick and pretty obnoxious and full of themselves, or have a bit of narcissism, or just cocky, arrogant, or snotty, female or male. But, if you could rise to the challenge and to put up with that and test your own self-worth and prove to yourself, not to anyone else, that you can do things, which is the main part of my journey as an artist, is learning to prove not to anyone else besides myself that I can do these different things. I can push, but the thing is, sometimes if you push yourself too far, you have to find a middle ground, which is something even I'm working on. So, yeah. Hopefully this video can be kind of helpful for younger artists, or maybe kind of relatable. Sometimes everybody is struggling with something, whether it's doubt, depression, frustration, imposter syndrome, feelings of invisibility, or feelings of feeling talentless. Every artist goes through it. You can learn to push those feelings aside easily. It's not always easy, sure, but it's the process of getting there that can make it a little bit easier, less frustrating. Even for me, it's taken a very long time as an artist to get to where I am emotionally, mentally, and just, skill level that I would like to be. And, as artists, we're always learning. As people and as humans, we're always learning. And that's the thing, the journey doesn't always completely end. It just keeps going. And to any younger artists out there, know that it's okay to fail. It's okay to feel envious or jealous of other artists. But the thing is, always remember that they were exactly where you were. And that's something that I've had to learn. And in my journey of learning how to draw, which the first drawing I ever did was on a wall when I was very young. I was kind of a troublemaker. But you just have to get comfortable with that. But this video's went on for long enough. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that jazz really helps me out. And stay tuned for any other videos on the channel, and I will keep some updates on the community coast. It really means a lot to me that you guys enjoy these. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the video, and bye-bye.